Hey Dad, thanks for choosing me and my mom and marrying us, even though I was a little brat that couldn't say my R's and my L's. And thanks for being the best dad because you want to be and not because you have to be. I love you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Thank you for teaching me to be good with my money and for being one of the most amazing guys I've ever met. I love you.
Hi, I'm Cooper, and my dad is Chad McWaters. I really admire my dad because he's really hardworking and he does everything he can to provide for us. And we do a lot of things together, but one thing that we love to do is hang out at the lake and go wake surfing.
Things I enjoy doing with my dad are going fishing and just hanging out with him. And things I admire from him is just him keeping me in check and making sure that I'm making all the right choices with my life. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
Hey, Scott. Just want to tell you thank you for teaching me how to hunt and fish and good work ethics, and just for having patience with me, even though I'm always hard-headed and want to try to do things my way. And just, you taught me to be thankful for what you got and trust in God, and thank you for everything you've done for me. Happy Father's Day. I love you.
Happy Father's Day, Pops. Love you.
What do you most admire about your dad?
Dad's always been a hard worker, taught us to do the same thing. Some of the best times we've ever had have been hunting and fishing in Alaska, elk hunting in Colorado. Always great times, whether we got anything or not. But we usually did. Love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
With Daddy, I've hunted and fished and probably caught more lobster than the law allowed. But he always taught me you got to take care of business first. He's always been there when I needed him, and times have changed a little bit lately, and I plan to be there as time goes on when he needs me, regardless of the ups or the downs. I love you. I miss you. I wish I could be there with you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. One of the things I like to do with my dad is go hunting. I really find it really nice to hang out with him and sit while we're sitting in the blind waiting for something.
Happy Father's Day. Hope you have a great day. You deserve it. Thank you for being a good dad. We love you.
Thank you, Dad, for making our fire so we can be warm, and thank you for helping me fix my model trains. Hello, Dad. Thank you for the hard work to make cash, so me and my brother will not have to do it for y'all. You and our mom, and it's really fun playing with model trains with you. We love you, Dad. Bye. Happy Father's Day.
Hey Dad, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you do for us.
Thank you for helping and supporting us in everything that we do.
And thank you for loving and caring for us.
Love you. Happy Father's Day.
Hey Dad, happy Father's Day. I thank you for all the examples that you've given me through my life, and you are the reason why I am the way I am with my family, with my wife, with the kids. I just really appreciate the humility and the submission that you've instilled in me to be as like God that I can possibly be. Thank you, and I love you.
Hey, Dad. Just wanted to say thank you so very much for choosing to be my father. I love you very much. I just want to thank you for the godly example that you've left us with in your life. I thank you for all of the mission trips that you've been on. That was by choice, and we know that, but we know that it was also your will to serve God in doing so. And I just want to thank you for being steady and never wavering in all of my 43 years of life. And so I just want to say Happy Father's Day and thank you, and I love you very much.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I just wanted to say I love you and I appreciate you, and I would, just looking back on times, the most fun times that I had with you were working cows out at the ranch. Lots of hard working days, but I remember the times that you'd turn my knob, I was up and ready to go, because that was something that I always really, really loved and enjoyed to do, and still do. And I get to do that on a much smaller scale with you now, with Pop's cows, Pop's and Granny's cows, but it's still fun to be able to do, and just to be able to be out there and experience and just be part of it. And I would also like to say the most thing that I admire about you is the fact that you have been a living example of just following God and our family word, perseverance. It has just been taught all the way through our life, and I appreciate it so much that you have not only just taught us the word, taught us what it meant, but you've lived it. And that's the most important thing, is that we don't just talk about it. And even just the word of God, we don't talk about it, we just don't talk about it, sorry. And we don't just show people in the Bible, but we live it out each and every day in our lives. And you have been a living example of doing that, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Have a good day, Dad. Love you.
Something fun I do with my dad is play football.
Happy Father's Day, Dad and Michael. We love you. Thank you for everything that you do. Yeah, say Happy Father's Day. Dad, I admire your wisdom and your love for your family. One of my favorite memories with you is when we were kids, we would drive around doing errands, and we would sing He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, and we would have to use rhyming words like the dogs and the hogs and the trees and the bees. So I'm very thankful for that and can't wait to share it with Emma Grace. And Michael, Emma Grace's favorite thing to do with you is to go pick from the garden and water the plants. All right, we love you guys. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. We love you so much. Thank you for all of your love and support over the years. Unconditionally and unfailingly, you were always there for us. Thanks for all the laughs. You have the best dad jokes, and everything is always so much fun with you, whether it's a family dinner or a trip or a family text. We always have a good time laughing, and you're such a good leader of our family. I think mostly thank you for always leading us back to the Lord, always guiding us back to the Lord, and helping us keep Him in the center of our lives. It's really the best gift that you could give us as our Father, and we're so thankful for you. We love you so much. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, happy Father's Day, Papa. I love you.
Daddy, I love you and I admire that you're always there for me.
Happy Father's Day! We love you! Thank you for everything you do for us!
Father's Day, Dad, from your second favorite son. I hope that you've had a great day, and I wish I could be there with you today, but just couldn't make it happen with church here. But I want you to know that I love you, and I appreciate so very much the fact that God allowed you to be my dad. You know, a lot of people talk about what they've learned from their dads, and some people say, well, my dad taught me how to work on a car, or my dad taught me how to do this, or whatever. The thing that I learned most from my dad is not necessarily something that he ever sat down and said, this is the way that it's supposed to be done. But instead, I learned by just watching my dad the importance of being present. I can remember my dad being the only dad in the field across the street in the neighborhood that when all the kids were gathered together to play ball, when he would get home from work, he would drop his lunchbox, he'd run over, and he was the dad out there pitching. And he was always there no matter what we had going on. My dad worked a lot of overtime, and he might work over afterwards, he might get called in, but I never remember looking around saying, where's Dad? He always made it a point to be present. And you know, a lot of kids learn different things, but I'm so glad that I learned the importance of being present. Kind of reminds me of my Heavenly Father, that He is always there and always present with me. And so I hope one day my son will look back and say, Dad may not have always got it right, but he was always there. So Dad, I want to thank you for always being there, for loving me, and supporting me no matter what I do. And you always said that if I ever needed anything, you were always there to help. And so, Dad, I kind of need $20. See if you can send it soon, please. Thanks. Happy Father's Day.